Yep, because all are welcome this morning. No, they look exquisite and they're going to perform beautifully, I have no doubt. But one more performance left in the kitchen, and we love delicious fuss-free recipes, just like Faith. And they are quick to prepare, ready in no time. And especially if you've got kids, big family, it helps a lot. And this next recipe is guaranteed to tick all of those boxes. It's our mouth-watering 3-ingredient Denny chicken meatball casserole. And Chef Faith Ngwenya joins us once again in the kitchen to show us just how simple it is.
Yes.
So where do we begin? Should we swap places for a moment?
So we're going to start this side. We start with our chicken, right?
Okay.
First thing is first, we're going to season. I love this recipe because it's so quick and easy. I love easy recipes.
But we need it. At the end of the day, if I'm spending an additional 30 minutes on cooking a meal, especially for my kids, they're at that age, it means they end up getting into bed half an hour later, or I end up getting into bed an hour and a half later because everything else has been... It makes a difference.
And also you can do this with your kids, so it's quite fun.
They get invested in the process. Oh, I love that. I love that.
So you add your salt, right? And then you add your pepper. Right, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our bolikis.
Okay, nice.
This is the part where we get down and dirty.
We get tactile.
Yeah,
I love it.
So we just make our bolikis.
And when mincing chicken, do you need a mincer? Can you finely chop it yourself? How do you get to this point?
No. So what you can do is you do need a mincer, right?
Okay, because it needs to be fine, yeah?
Yes, and also a pro tip, like can you see how it's getting sticky? So you can just have like a bit of flour. Right, just so also it helps it when you are sautéing it or
just to
put it in the pan.
And brown that edge.
So that it doesn't fall apart also, right? So now we're gonna move, right, and we have our oil this side. Very quick, right?
And look, we get really good quality chicken in South Africa as well. So I like the fact that we're going to hero that as the protein. It's a good, clean protein. We know where it's come from. It's delicious, but it's also a flavor profile that you can ramp up really easily with something delicious and enter the butter chicken curry sauce.
Yum. So now what we're gonna do, right?
My hands.
Okay, so now I'm also gonna wipe my hands. Let me use some paper towel. Then you're gonna take your chicken meatballs, right? You're gonna place them in your pan.
Okay.
Right? Do you wanna come do that for us?
Okay.
Yes.
I'm ready. I'm ready
for that. Get down and dirty on a Friday. Okay.
Okay.
So you're just gonna place that in there.
I'm gonna start with you. You could go as far as having little individually wrapped. I love that. Okay.
So you just place them
Pop that
nicely
down.
in there. Right?
Beautiful.
You don't have to add more seasoning because remember you did that.
You've already put the salt in there. And I think we often forget that the salt and the seasoning's not there to just make it more salty. It's there to activate and engage the other flavors.
Yes. And also if you like more seasoning, you can add more spices. It's really up to you. It's really up to you. So then once that is brown, right, what you can do then, we add so we add our butter chicken curry sauce in there, right?
Yay.
You can either leave it on your stove or you can put it in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. You can choose what you want.
Just let those flavors develop.
Yes.
I like a roastiness with a curry. I often will finish curries or cook a whole curry in a crock pot or something in the oven because I like the roastiness of it.
Also the smell of it in the house. Oh, amazing.
These are caramelizing beautifully. I've got to ask because I feel like I'm stood beside like a cooler version of Pharrell Williams right now. What's the vibe with the fedora, the hats, and the shades, girl?
So, I think I didn't tell you this, hey?
No.
So when I started, right, I've always said I want to be different. I love being different. So you know how they always say, like, chefs are boring? Like, they have no character. Not all
anymore.
chefs. Not anymore, yes. So I said I want to be different, and I'm obsessed with, like, shades and a hat. And also the hat keeps the hair away, like, when I'm in the kitchen.
It's functional, baby.
So I was just like, let me just turn it into a brand. So that's why I call myself the Hat and Shades Chef.
Oh, and you live it because you are actually super cool. You're just super, super cool.
Yeah.
All right, so for the sake of TV, we've browned our chicken meatballs are starting to come together.
Yes.
Let's add our sauce and let those flavors sing. And what I like about a butter chicken, out of all of the curries, it probably needs the least amount of flavor development. And I'm saying that with very little knowledge as an actual chef, but from my own experience, if I want a quick curry, I'll generally go for a sauce because it's a great flavor profile that's well balanced when it's pre-bought. Those flavors are unmistakable. They're really strong. And for chicken, absolute winner. There's something about that combination that just sings.
So now, you see, you're going to leave this just for a few minutes, but if it was in the oven, 20 to 25 minutes. And you
20 for 20, okay.
You can have this with your basmati rice. It's going to go so well, so delicious. Flavors, amazing. 10 out of 10.
I love it. And when we talk about those flavors, you can have the heat if you want. As a cooking sauce, it makes it that much easier. I love that. But the entire curry sauce range, in fact, has a heat rating from mild to hot. And when they say hot, it delivers with some nice heat, but not at the expense of the flavor. Now, this is a big thing for me, is because I have to feed my children every day. No added MSG, no added preservative, and it heats up in just 10 minutes. That's all you need to activate and infuse those flavors. An absolute win. Faith, you're a legend. Remember, you stand a chance to win an 8-piece cast iron cookware set to the value of 4,000 Rand, plus weekly Denny hampers to cook in that new set, valued at 1,000 Rand each. And right now, it's time to congratulate the next lucky 1,000 Rand hamper winner. So can I get a massive round of applause? Congratulations to Jeanette Rice. Well done. Just take a look at this. She entered with these delicious smoked mussels phyllo cups. Absolutely beautiful. Well done. Perfect for an appetizer at your next occasion. And of course, you guys stand the chance of being a winner as well. Simply create a 3-ingredient meal, just 3 ingredients using any of the amazing Denny product range. Then submit the recipe photo or beautiful video onto Facebook or Instagram as the platforms, and entries can also be submitted just simply by DM, by commenting on a Denny post or by tagging at Denny Mushroom. So we've made it as simple and inclusive as possible. And don't forget that all-important hashtag Denny Deliciousness in all your posts, and entries close on the 11th of August, but you can find the T's and C's at denny.co.za. Delicious recipes on that platform as well, Faith.
This is for you. Let's add the last ingredient.
Oh,
Let's
like
make
magic.
the chef's kiss. Let's go.
Lovely. I need my hats and my shades. I think I've qualified. We'll see you on the other side. Look at that. Oh, and it smells amazing.
Amazing. Yum.
Ooh-wee.